Hi everyone and welcome back. So in the last video we have seen like how to start a BPMN from the Postman. Now we will go further and we will write a little bit more advanced BPMNs. Okay, so let's just create a new BPMN, and what we are going to do is we are going to use message events here, and we are going to call one BPMN from another. Okay, let's say this is the start of the BPMN and here we have the gateway. Okay, let me just zoom in, and this gateway will have another events. Let's say we will just convert them to the message end event. So this is the start and this is the end, right? But what we want is we want to call another workflow, right? So what we can do is we can call this as a message end event, so it can call message start event on the other end. Okay, so this is just a gateway. We will put some expressions like okay, if service is coming, let's say the variable name is service equal to, let's say, uh, service 1. Okay, when this is coming this will execute. When this is coming, another expression, if it is satisfying this condition, and the another one is also expression, it should be satisfying this service 3. So what we are saying is this is a like a master BPMN, we can say. Let's call it as a master BPMN, and this master BPMN is, when we are going to call this master BPMN, we will set some variables, and what that variable will be, the service variable while calling this. So if service a, we have the variable as service 1, it will call this event and we will convert it to the message end event, message end event. Okay, and we already have these expressions that this is being called for service 1, call service 1. Similarly, we have another which is called service 2, another service 3. Just a use case of the API gateway, sorry, not API gateway, this gateway, which is a BPMN element. Okay, and what we are doing is based on that we are going to call. Now, this is the message event. So this is going to start another message event, right? This is the end, so it should go to the message start event. So implementation expression, if you wanted to set some value here, let's say, and we can actually create one message. The expression is what we can do is, do we have any expression? We can use this expression because whenever you are going to execute this, I want to execute this expression, set variable service 1 and the boolean value is service. So we already have a service type here. Let's put another variable. The variable name here is service. Okay, now so we can see service type here, and service type is type 1. Okay, this should be good. And for this is also an expression, and I will set this service type to 2, and same for the third one. This is going to point to the expression and service type 3. Okay, and they all going to call another message events. Okay, now we have to decide here what all particular workflow they are going to call. Let's call it as a service 1, action service 1. Okay, always remember this because this is useful. This is saying this, when this message event is getting ended, it is going to call another message event start with the name message service 1, sorry, action service 1. Similarly, we have, this is action service 2, and then we have action service 3. Okay, I think all the IDs are different, so we are good here. You can put a name here like calling action service 1, action service 2, calling action service 3. And every time we are setting some variable, right? Service type, type 1, type 2, type 3. Now we can consider this is a master BPMN, and this BPMN is going to call based on the input variables we are passing. If service is service 1, then it is going to call another BPMN having message name is service action service 1. Let's create another one. So this will start with the message start event. Message start event. Now we can have a gateway here and might be executing some task. Let's call it as a user task because we wanted to stop here and see what variables we are getting. Is it executing or not? And we'll call this end of the day. I mean end of the event because our task is done. And here, I mean, we can create a multiple user tasks. User task 2, and here also we can create that conditional expression. If you are passing some variable 1, variable 2, we can actually check that. So this is the message start event. Here it should point to an expression. Okay, let's see this. Initiator is action service 1. Maybe okay, so here I need some initiator is action service 1. Who is going to initiate this? Initiator here is action service 1. Okay, so we'll pass the same name here. Who is the initiator? Action service 1. We are good here. Now you can put another conditional expression, whatever it is. Let's say, because we are setting some variable input right here before calling this service type, so we can say service type. This is going to be the expression. So it is service type, and what we are setting in the service type, we can see from here, type 1. Okay, service type is type 1. We are good. So this will just complete this, and this is our child BPMN. Let's see. So we have master, we have a child, and this should stop here after getting this evaluated. Okay, so this is our master. Let's just link this because we haven't created these two another BPMNs, which is getting called action service 2, action service 3. I mean, we can simply delete them. I was just trying to show just a demo, so we can just have a demo of this. Similarly, we can create the other two, action service 1. Okay, we can actually do one thing here. If so, this expression is service 1. If you are passing something else, I'm not sure if it is equal to, it is like this, service not equal to service 1, then it should go to this flow, and here we can have a user task to see. Well, I mean, this just for debug task. We can put a user task to see, check data. Okay, it will come here if you are passing something else in the service, not service 1, and it will stop here, and then we will manually complete this. Okay, so just a simple workflow, just trying to show the message end event and message start event. Let's see in the next video. Let's deploy this and see that in the real picture. Okay, thanks everyone.